Southwest to suggest. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be best though. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more dress though. Hit your door and I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sons,
People been waiting on from
don't save no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the big scam and stretch your distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your fifth grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause I like she can count on him. She tried to be nosy and like she like you can count on him.
Yeah. God, 99 elusive and 99 receiving back. Oh my God. Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, it said Tyreek Hill was 99 receiving back and 99 elusive back.
Coach, playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at New Era Field in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go. 8, read. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
The first carry now. This is Hill. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. They stick on the ground on first down with Hill. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. He'll find Metcalf. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Hey, Sam off.
Looking to throw on second down. Lock, and he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 26. Now a first down carry. It's Hill. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
61, match box, right.
Second and 5 now. Lock. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That second down play nets a -4.
No, I'm not.
That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third.
Look at me. Go. General West.
On third down, here's Hill. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Mike, 315.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Good luck trying to get your running game going against Ndamukong Suh. I mean, he is so strong. Just trying to move him, take one guy, two guys, whatever. I wish you a whole lot of luck. He usually converts an offensive running game into rubber.
On second down now, it's Coleman, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
12. You. Right there. 54, right there. Alert.
On third down, Wilson. Flush to his right. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground with Hill. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Recon, 132 fighter. Snap.
On second down, it's Hill. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got you. Hey, Delta.
Three 0 after one on EA Sports.
On the double. Right there. 54 right. Coming this way. Here we go. Shoot. Back. Ready?
Here's Locke to throw. It's Hill, complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Now Austin. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 20,
Yeah, I know you did.
10,
I'm sure are you with it?
right home for a Bills touchdown. Tevin Coleman, 81 yards, and the Bills have taken the lead. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke, and able to find Green. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. They'll run it out of the gun with Hill. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Here's Locke. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for Hill. Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, here's Locke. That one complete to Elliott. Call it a 3-yard gain, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it will be 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
218, jump. Kill. Squeeze. Kill. Check. Go on. Deep grip.
On 3rd down, it's Hill. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now Wilson. This is Coleman with a grab.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. 14, got it.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
I knew I should have played more. Last possession. I was playing pass. I just want to try to sneak one.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Recon, 132 fighter. Watch the air. Check 37. Check 24. Get it.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half.
And 2-star. Check it out. Watch safety screen. Safety screen. Shoot. I'm here all day. 45.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the 2nd half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the 1st half.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Come on. Let's go double count right here. Double count.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the 2nd half of this AFC divisional round. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this of their coach?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They will run again with Coleman. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Watch a slant, watch a slant, watch a slant. Slam, 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 slam. Ankle.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On second and 11 now. Wilson, that'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. The pass complete. It's Bird. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
36 yards on the play. They'll try with McKinnon. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, third and goal. It's Coleman here. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have once again taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
No, just tighten up, man. Tighten up. Second half. Fucking go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Again, they run with Hill. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with third and about 6 yards to go.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Switch it. Check nine.
Throwing his lock on third down. Got his man. It's Williams. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Here's Austin. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They go play action with Wilson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Hill. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And once again, Hill, he's been busy. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Titans on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Check. Lucky. Crystal, travel. Hey, let go. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Did you fake that?
And the penalty makes this a much more manageable third down, 3rd and 2.
Hey.
Kill. Check hard.
Following the penalty, it's Hill. He's got some breathing room. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. They'll go with Hill here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Check 26, check 26. Joker, 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 joker. Mike 54. Mike 50.
Now to the air. Lock. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. We did not see a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. The Titans on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 11. Block working out of the gun. Finding Green complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Locke. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Coleman, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Throw caught here by Bird. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that moves moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Drew Lock be perfect all game. I gotta pick him. You gonna make a mistake. You gonna make a mistake. You gonna make a mistake. He gonna give me one. He just gotta give me one. I just need one.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on that last drive, Whitford on fourth turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
A throw down the field, caught by his running back.
Dude, they brought my safety
He'll have
down
it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Back to throw. He'll find Metcalf. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
They brought my safety down at the last second. I was scared you was going to go looking over the top to DK.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
General West. Watch the shit. Watch the shit. You got time. You got time. You got time right there. Go, go. Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Watch the slats. Watch the slats. 45.
Now Locke. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, Wahoo! Mike, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 44 is the Mike, 44 is Mike. Check. Hey, Steve 6, Steve 6. 44, Mike, 44. You can't block me, you can't block me.
He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end fan. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 18. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Green brings it in. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
Oh, my God. It worked.
They send Green to the left on his own. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Hill, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage back at the 6.
Leonard Williams, baby, let's go.
4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
My heart was
so that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
What time we waking up? At first I said 5. Girl, I'm up to bed 6:08. I was like, come on, girl. I'm gonna get it done before I clock in.
Do you be busy?
Huh?
You be busy?
Monday through Wednesdays are my busiest order days. But Thursday, Friday, it died down. It's slow. And Friday pretty slow. So Friday work today because we was